London is one of the world's most iconic and exciting cities, and well worth a visit. This vibrant metropolis is home to some of the world's most famous attractions and a wealth of cultural and historical treasures. Whether you're a first-time visitor or a seasoned traveler, there's something for everyone in London. Today, we will explore 12 unique locations in London that should be included on any travel itinerary. Number 12. Museums. If you're looking for a dose of culture while in London, you'll want to check out some of the city's world-renowned museums. Here are some of the must-see museums in London. The Imperial War Museum is excellent for learning about military history and wartime experiences. The Natural History Museum is home to an impressive collection of animal specimens, including a life-size replica of a blue whale. The National Gallery is home to one of the world's largest collections of European art from the Middle Ages to the present day. Tate Britain is home to the world's most extensive collection of British art, including paintings by masters like J.M.W. Turner and William Hogarth. The British Museum is home to one of the world's largest collections of ancient artifacts, including sculptures, coins, and jewelry from cultures all around the world. And finally, the Victoria and Albert Museum is home to a vast collection of decorative arts and design, from furniture and textiles to carpets and kitchenware. In a country with as much history as England, it's easy to spend an entire trip meandering museums and galleries, immersing yourself in the rich culture of England. Number 11. Green spaces. Buildings, old and new, dominate much of London, but there are still plenty of green spaces to enjoy some fresh air. Hyde Park, Kensington Gardens, Greenwich Park, and St. James Park are all great options for a day out. And best of all, they're all free to enter. Hyde Park is one of the largest parks in London and is great for people watching and enjoying landmarks like Speaker's Corner and Serpentine Lake. Kensington Gardens is a bit more relaxed and a great place to take a stroll or have a picnic. And if you're a geography buff, head over to Greenwich Park to check out the Royal Observatory and the Prime Meridian Line, which lies at 0 degrees longitude. St. James Park is right in the heart of the city and is the perfect midday escape from sightseeing. Number 10. Houses of Parliament. Getting a close-up look and a better understanding of the inner workings of a country's government is a fascinating way to spend part of a trip, especially if it's a first-time visit. The Houses of Parliament are home to the two chambers of the British Parliament, the House of Lords and the House of Commons. Visitors can tour both chambers, and its central location along the River Thames makes it easy to access. The current building, which has more than 1,000 rooms, contains over 3 miles of corridors, and the building currently used was built in 1834. The buildings are impressive and designed with ornate details, making them an excellent pit stop for anyone interested in politics or architecture. Number 9. Piccadilly Circus. This world-famous intersection might lead the uninformed to believe there is a circus to see with acrobats and animals, but the only circus to see are the crowds. The Latin word piccadillum translates to pointed piece of textile, such as a stiff collar. A mansion built just to the north of this area was commissioned by Robert Baker, who made his fortune selling such textiles, inspiring the final name to this iconic London location. Similar to a mashup of New York's Times Square and Broadway, the area is known for neon signs, theaters, shops, restaurants, and plenty of English-style pubs. The ever-popular Eros Fountain sits right in the middle of all the action and provides a lovely spot for people watching. Number 8. Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square lies in the heart of the city and dates back to the 19th century. It's been the site of significant historical events, from political protests to royal celebrations. It's also home to Nelson's Column, which honors the British admiral who defeated Napoleon at the Battle of Trafalgar, and is joined by several other statues and fountains in the surrounding area. The square is a gathering place for locals and tourists alike, and now hosts concerts, festivals, and other public events. Number 7. Westminster Abbey. You won't regret visiting this beautiful church, even just for the architecture. It is the traditional place of coronation and burial for English monarchs and dates back to the 11th century. Over the years, the building has been expanded, making for an impressive display today. Among the many notable features of Westminster Abbey are the Gothic architecture, the stunning stained glass windows, and the tombs of well-known historical figures such as Mary, Queen of Scots, Elizabeth I, and Sir Isaac Newton. Located just steps away from Big Ben and the Houses of Parliament, it's open to visitors daily except Sundays. Allow plenty of time to explore this fascinating building and plan to arrive at the opening. Otherwise, you may be in store for large crowds of tourists. Number 6. St. Pauls Cathedral. Located in the heart of London, this cathedral is one of the landmark attractions in the city. Built in the 17th century, the cathedral was designed by Sir Christopher Wren and has widely been considered one of his crowning architectural achievements. Entry is free if you're attending a service. Otherwise, you'll need to purchase tickets that include historical galleries, domes, and tombs. One of the most exciting activities in this building is checking out the view from the top of St. Paul's Cathedral dome. But be prepared because there is no elevator. You'll need to earn that view by climbing more than 500 steps. Number 5. Tower Bridge. This bridge that spans the River Thames is one of the quintessential symbols of London. The white and blue structure has appeared in countless films and television shows. Completed in 1894, the walkways provide pedestrians with panoramic views from more than 60 feet above the river, including Big Ben and Buckingham Palace. It also houses 2 museums, the Tower Bridge exhibition, which tells the story of the bridge's construction, and the Keepers Museum, which explores the history of the bridge's wardens. The bridge lights up at night, reflecting in the waters below, making for a truly spectacular sight. Number 4. London Eye. The London Eye is the newest addition to the city on today's list, but it has forever changed the skyline of London. Standing more than 400 feet tall, it offers unforgettable views of some of the city's most iconic landmarks, including Big Ben, Buckingham Palace, and Westminster Abbey. You can even see as far as Windsor Castle on a clear day. Located on the south bank of the Thames, it's the world's largest cantilevered observation wheel. A full rotation on this wind-powered wheel takes 30 minutes, so you'll have plenty of time to drink in the sights. This attraction was originally a temporary installation, but has been transformed into a permanent fixture in London. Number 3. Tower of London. Built more than 1,000 years ago in 1066, the Tower of London is an internationally famous monument. The ancient fortification has served as a royal palace, a prison, and even a zoo. Today, it houses the crown jewels and is guarded by the iconic yeoman wardens, more commonly known as beefeaters. Taking a tour through the grounds of this historic location displays the tower's history, an armory filled with medieval weapons, and a crown-making workshop. It culminates with a tour of the glittering crown jewels. Number 2. Big Ben. Big Ben is one of the most visible landmarks in London, and no trip would be complete without a visit here. The massive clock tower is more than 320 feet tall, and entry to the clock tower is free, making it accessible to everyone. It's been part of the skyline since 1858, and each of the 4 clock faces measures an impressive 23 feet in diameter. If you're interested in learning more about Big Ben, several museums and galleries nearby are worth checking out. Number 1. Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace has been the official residence of the British monarch since 1837. Today, it's one of the most popular tourist destinations in the city, with visitors flocking from all over the world. The changing of the guard shouldn't be missed and is one of the most popular reasons for tourists to press their faces against the tall black gates every day at 11:30 a.m. Tours are also available, allowing a glimpse of the opulent staterooms, each lavishly furnished for the royal family. The palace houses an extensive collection of art and artifacts and informative exhibits on crucial moments in British history. Whether you're interested in history or the pop culture of the royal family, Buckingham Palace is the place to be. That's a wrap on London. Do you agree with our list? Did we miss your favorite part of this historic city? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, let us know by hitting the like button before you leave. And if you'd like to see more detailed travel guides like this, be sure to subscribe to the channel and enable notifications so you're always the first to know when a video drops. Until next time, happy travels!